Cheap cars that make you look rich. Are you sick of dates ending in laughter because you pulled up in your beat-up Camry? Do you wish you drove something that garnered respect and made you look like you made more than minimum wage? We know what you might be thinking, but we think that this list is one worth looking at. Today we'll look at some great cars that make you look rich while being cheap. And we're not talking about broken down Maseratis that you can't afford. We mean maintaining the aesthetic of the legitimately good cars that make you look like you spent way more money on them than you really did. So without further ado, let's check out some cheap cars that can make you look rich. Number 8. Mercedes-Benz S-Class. It's an S-Class because Mercedes-Benz is the gold standard in luxury vehicles. They pioneered the automobile industry and continue to set the bar for innovation and refinement. Many modern features such as air conditioning, power steering, and seatbelts can be traced back to the S-Class. It is the pinnacle of 2005 luxury, technology, and performance for under $10,000, making the S-Class pretty much impossible to beat when it comes to something inexpensive that can make you look rich. Number 7. Cadillac ATS. For those of you who are a little more American and desire a vehicle that says I'm rich, but something that screams domestic, the Mercedes of America is basically the Cadillac. The interior is well made, the seats are supportive, and the car drives well for its class. Given that it was built to compete with the Germans, the Cadillac ATS punches above its weight class as a luxury model. However, only true Cadillac enthusiasts will recognize the ATS as the best entry point into the brand. You've got to consider the Cadillac brand when shopping for used cars, if you can get past the old man golf course stigma. This car has a freakishly shiny Cadillac badge on the grille, and it looks like it costs a lot but can be found for sale under $10,000. Now if that is a steal, definitely leave a like. Number 6. Porsche Cayman. Usually, Porsches are prohibitively expensive status symbols, but there is still one model in the lineup, the Cayman, that has been hit hard by depreciation and may now be within the average person's price range. The 911 has become the standard for which all other sports cars are judged, but the mid-engine Porsche Cayman offers a few advantages of its own. Due to its little size, it is convenient to park and more maneuverable. It has got a mid-engine rather than a rear one, which makes it a lot more fun on back roads. Its biggest selling point over a 911 is the depreciation, which makes it cheaper. Depreciation is scary for any car owner, but thankfully in this case, it brings us an amazing advantage by making the Cayman affordable. If you want more useful news like this, definitely subscribe to our channel. It's important to note that being a cheap Porsche is not the Cayman's only good point. Caymans produced around the 2007 model year was when the model reached its full potential. It made for an excellent choice for track days, back road driving, and canyon runs. The 2.7-liter flat 6-cylinder engine that powers this car generates 245 horsepower. Right now you're looking at around $20,000 for a used Cayman of this type, which may sound like a lot for a used vehicle, but come on, it is a catch worth buying. Number 5. Hyundai Genesis G80. The next car we will talk about is only a few years old, so it still holds up. The G80 really showed what Genesis and Hyundai were capable of, so it deserves a spot on this list. The Genesis G80 is just pure luxury from a brand that no one quite expected, and its modern aesthetic, big style, and grandiose interior will make you feel like a king or queen. Number 4. Volvo XC70. With all-wheel drive and a slight lift in ride height, the XC70 can handle any terrain or weather and even some soft roading. You might be confused as to why a Volvo is on a list like this. However, while power and speed aren't the XC70's strong points, the car's cabin is so pleasant that you won't mind the extra time it takes to get to work. That understated design language makes the Volvo XC70 timeless. It's not flashy, it's not trying to be anything, it doesn't have a bunch of wings and weird lintels, and yet, despite being a decade or more old, it still looks fantastic. Number 3. Lincoln MKZ. In the MKZ, you'll find an interior that is well designed and contemporary even by today's standards, and you'll notice two things. Firstly, there is a sweet interior, and second, there's no shifter in here, which some of you might think is terrible, but honestly, aesthetically, we think it looks really good. A sweet bonus are the seats that can heat and cool for ultimate comfort, and that's not all. Those seats can even be massage chairs. How can anyone say no to driving while sitting on a massage chair? What other features in a car would make you swoon like that? Let us know in the comment section below. We reply to all comments. Number 2. BMW Z4. The Z4 continues BMW's long tradition of making Z cars, and its top-down cruising down the coast for the ultimate driving experience is what makes it worthy of this list. BMW's Z series of cars, beginning with the Z1 in 1989, has been particularly successful at combining luxury and performance. The Z4 makes it to the list because it strikes an ideal balance between newness and affordability. You can be rest assured that the Z4's power delivery will be smooth. The Z4 swoops and bulges all the way from the front to the back, which is the key to its beauty. It is likely why many might consider this over the others on this list. Number 1. Mercedes-Benz E55 AMG. You might be thinking what affordable or cheap and luxurious AMG can fit on this list. Well, rest assured the 469 horsepower from the compressor V8 beneath the hood of the 2004 E55 AMG are all channeled to the rear wheels in classic German manner. This is not just any fast automobile, it's a Mercedes-Benz, and it's an AMG. It's so opulent on the inside that you'll feel like you're floating in a sea of leather and oak and the cologne of longtime automobile owners. However, you should probably bring a neck brace, since this thing is frighteningly quick. It's threatening, sophisticated, and yet very practical because it's a sedan, so you can take the kids along as you go cruising. Put on your sharpest suit and a knockoff Rolex and you'll pass for a multi-millionaire as you drive down the street. A 2004 E55 AMG will set you back roughly $20,000, but for a 469 horsepower flagship Mercedes sedan that will make you look like a millionaire, that's an insane value. The E55 AMG is one of the best values on the used market today, and its low price tag of $20,000 lands this car at the top spot of this list. So there you have it, our list of cars that are much cheaper than they look, but aren't total piles of crap. If you enjoyed this video, you may want to see what the most expensive cars are. Check out our video, The 10 Most Expensive Cars in the World.